Are you a job seeker? Do you want passive income? The digital economy with cryptocurrencies in particular is the way out for you. Wake up, stand up with us at D-Trek through MOFFO Money Academy and MOFFO Money TV. We will lead you through on domains of the digital economy, all on cryptocurrencies, exchange of cash and crypto. Contact us on 675 54 38 97 or 693 88 03 46. You can as well visit our YouTube channels for tutorials, MOFFO Money TV, or our Facebook pages, Judas MOFFO, MOFFO Money TV. Work now and get paid right now.
Bienvenue à cette autre petite vidéo pour vous informer. Vous avez suivi l'information qu'on a donnée partout concernant une formation en trading qu'on devait organiser. Voilà, les choses sont en bon terme. On est à J-8 aujourd'hui, lundi, comme ça la semaine prochaine, on serait déjà en salle de formation. Mon nom c'est Judas MOFFO, a.k.a. MOFFO Money. Donc, si vous voulez télécharger avec nous, c'est l'occasion. Et on vous rassure que quoi? Vedat a déjà acheté son billet d'avion et ici lundi prochain on serait ici ensemble. Et sans vous faire la publicité, on vous a dit que cette formation serait extraordinaire, pas comme les autres, parce que à l'issue, ou ceux qui vont participer à cette formation auront les signaux VIP à vie que vous pouvez télécharger à chaque moment. Une attestation de fin de formation pour certifier que vous êtes un trader professionnel. En plus de ça, vous allez avoir le support de cours pour vous soutenir en continuité de cette formation. Et en plus de ça, vous aurez un suivi, un coaching, un mentoring qui va vous permettre de continuellement faire les mises à jour. Et un autre package qu'on réserve comme une package surprise pour tous les participants à cette formation, c'est ce que D-Trek va constituer après cette formation pour toutes les personnes qui y ont participé. Donc vous, que vous nous avez fait confiance pour remplir les 20 places qu'on a promis, on applaudit pour vous. Et ceux qui traînent les pas, si vous voulez toujours y participer, voyons-nous, on va voir comment on peut ajuster les choses pour vous permettre soit d'être là en présentiel ou d'être là en live sur Zoom. Donc, je vous remercie chaque jour sur le compte à rebours et rendez-vous pour le téléchargement sur la formation en trading. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to this other edition of the review of the founders meeting of the SBC committee. It's always a privilege for me to have you here on MOFFO Money TV plus on the review of what took place in the founders meeting of the SBC committee of the previous day. My name is Judas MOFFO. I'm called MOFFO Money, and I'm one of the privy council member and equally the chief member helper of the SBC community. Guys, yesterday we had a great meeting with admin Scott, and a whole lot of things were talked about as concerned the good functioning of the SBC community for those who are really still active and knowing what is going on. For those who are not active, please let them know that a lot of changes are taking place in the SBC community, and we are making better footing to go ahead with a lot of great innovations.
like what we had with Admin Scott on Tuesday in the Privy Council, and a mind-blowing opportunity is coming up with the bounty sharing opportunity. Calculations were done that blew my mind when I heard that for a single month from the shared bounty, one can have up to $1,020 a month just participating in the shared bounty promo. It was so amazing for me. So, guys, those who are active and are following up with us, share this video to everyone that is a member of the SBC, old, new, and those who will be coming on very soon, because this is how we're going to be communicating. And there is a group on Telegram right now where all members are registering, which is a group that is created by Admin Scott, where everyone should find himself that you are an active member of the SBC community. And secondly, the greatest information is that of agents that are to be vetted. We, as the Privy Council member, me in particular, I did a meeting this morning. I've been doing meeting this week in order to vet active agent to take part in the private exchange to start making withdrawals of their SBFC coin into USDT every day, as the exchange will be opened very soon. So on this note, there are a lot of things that admin talked about, and a training that was still carried out by His Excellency Dr. Carl to equip the community on how to go out there and recruit and bring good things to people. You know, the mission of the SBC community is to do good to humanity and to permit each and everyone to live in abundance and prosperity. That has always been our initial objective, and we stick to that objective. And we are doing what is necessary to give each and every member that partakes in the SBC community to have abundance and share that abundance among where they are. So on this note, let's go to the Kringelback office and to get information on what is taking place or what took place yesterday and what we need to be doing as members of the SBC community. Now, let me share my screen and take you to the Kringelback office, and let's have a look on the rundown of the yesterday meeting. Now, coming here to the block, you're going to see that we have the founders meeting of November 15, 2023 recap. And the recap here is recruiting training, agent FBFC split, and agent policy. So the meeting of yesterday was focused on how to recruit, which was done by Dr. Carl, and why we should recruit and how we should be doing it. The video is right below this article, where you can take time to watch and really go through different stages that he enumerated, and you are going to see that you're going to do a lot of good to those who are coming on board, or also a lot of good to your own self. Now, the agent SBC split. This split is particularly for other agents that had Joy G before the introduction of the technical split of SBFC. These people need to receive an equivalence in the Joy G they have in their SBFC. And lastly, what is the agent policy? Guys, there is an agent policy which is right now in the SBC account, which you need to adhere to. Any agent that does not adhere to this policy is going to be sanctioned and filed according to the instructions that are on this policy. So any violation of the rules that bind the holding of Joy J and SBFC, just know that the policy guidelines have been outlined and you need to respect them. So to go detour from what admin did yesterday, we just come here and take the first paragraph, which tells us that today first meeting, we will review the agent holding violation forgiveness. As you know it, where all agents and donors have been forgiven for holding violation previous to November 12, 2023. As I said in my last review, everyone that has violated the rules of holding of Joy J and FDFC from September 1st right up to the 12th yesterday was forgiven by admin, and from the 13th onward, if you violate this policy of holding of Joy J and FDFC, you are not going to be pardoned. He goes further to tell us, Going forward, holding rules are in effect. A new document was posted to the agent donation dashboard where we detail out the agent donation policy. You can see that here. Again, the agent donation policy. So guys, you can go to your agent donation dashboard. You're going to see the agent donation policy that is there. We are going to read this agent donation policy out, and it's what all agents need to respect. Now, let's go to read it because it's a little bit long, but I believe it's worth reading because it's very, very important for all members of the community to adhere to this agent donation policy. Right now, it says, in accordance with the terms and conditions of the SBC agent policy and procedure, it has become necessary and required that all agents adhere to the following rules to evade violation, which will result in serious consequences and possibly dismissal from our community. So if you don't respect the laws, you are going to face serious consequences, and possibly your contract with the SBC community can be terminated. Means that there is no room for any tolerance. Now let's go on. The administration of the Simple Brilliant community, in collaboration with the Privy Council for this private community, has formed and agreed to the conditions that will require all Simple Brilliant community members to carefully abide below. 1. Every agent of the Simple Brilliant community is advised to make donations from external sources outside the funds received through donation in SBFC once every day. Every agent of the Simple Brilliant community is advised to withdraw only $10 exchange according to the stipulated conditions set by our internal exchange. Every agent of the Simple Brilliant community is advised not to sell or swap Joy in the public exchange for any reason whatsoever, but are recommended to hold, that is, hold on to their life Joy or buy Joy from Pancake Swap to be deposited as a collateral in KCBO, hence qualifying them to become goodwill agents of our community. Number 4, every agent of our community has been informed not to engage in a peer-to-peer transaction using FBFC with funds exceeding $10 USD within any 24-hour period until further notice by administrations. Number 5, every agent of the Simple Brilliant community is advised to verify their wallet before making use of it in transaction payments or donations to the community. Consequently, upon the above points, every member of the community is encouraged to maintain compliance, or the following penalties will be enforced. 1. If you are caught in the act of recycling funds in our community, you will be suspended from donation funds to fellow agents within our community for a period of 30 days and at the first instance of offense. Upon a second instance, such individuals will be required to be interviewed by the Privy Council team with the Chief Justice presiding over this case. Following this, the offender will be advised to stay active in the community for a period of 2 months without taking part as an agent within this community. Upon third instance, the offender will be required to remain active within the Simple Brilliant community for the next 6 months, but will remain suspended as an agent within our community. If within this period of service, the violator's account expires, the founder will have another month added to the account. This will continue until their 6 months or more, depending on the number of times the offender violated are duly fulfilled. Upon a repeat of such an act, the Privy Council will once more meet with the violators, and the individual in question will have their stewardship reviewed and possibly revoked, with all payments previously made during the course of membership for third. In considering best practice to align with whatsoever conditions that will be set by our private exchange, pardon, it is advised that members of our community who are agents or intend to become agents be responsible for reading through the instructions on our private exchange and agree to the terms and conditions before involvement. 3. Members of the Simply Brilliant community who fail to hold Georgie and engage in a sell or swap through PancakeSwap will be suspended from accessing their FBFC coin in their MetaMask for a period of 60 days from the first instance this offense was committed. Within this period, if the member continues to violate the hold rule for Georgie, a 10 days extension will be added to his or her 60 days suspension period, and disciplinary measures will be exercised accordingly until the offender aligns with the terms set by the community. Upon a successful servitude, the violator will be required to schedule a meeting with the Privy Council for evaluation and confirmation that he or she is willing to continue in the community responsibility. The individual will be required to write an official letter to the Privy Council, followed by a copy submitted to the administration of the Simply Brilliant community, stating that he or she will be in compliance with the terms and conditions of our community. Just give me a minute, please. Just a minute, please. So I was at point 4 and I was halted by a phone call. Just give me a minute, please. Uh, Depending on the amount sent on the peer-to-peer note, members of the So, depending on the amount sent on a peer-to-peer note, members of the community who engage on transaction exceeding $10 SGFC will be made to hold on for another. Oh my God, what is this? Hold on for another 30 days for a transaction ranging between $11 to $20 in FBFC. This means that their coins in MetaMask will be frozen for the next 30 days. If such attitude continues with the servitude period, the offender will be made to serve another 15 days extension from the initial 30 days of suspension, and a series of discipline will be exercised until the offender is in compliance with the conditions set by the community for the above stated transaction limit. For transaction limit between $20 to $30 in FBFC, the offender's SBFC MetaMask account will be suspended for 60 days in violation continued within the servitude period. and the offender will be required to serve another 30 days extension from the initial 60 days of suspension. And this series of discipline will be exercised until the offender is in compliance with the conditions set by the community for the above stated transaction limit. For transaction limits above $30, the offender will be required to schedule a meeting with the Privy Council under the overseer of the Chief Justice. The intent of the meeting will be to evaluate his membership and determine if he or she is still a certified steward of the community. Following this activity, if the Privy Council determines that he or she is still an unworthy member of remain in this community, then the offender's account will be suspended for a period of 90 days from accessing his coins in MetaMask FBFC. If such violation persists within the servitude period, the offender will be advised to withdraw his or her membership of this community by the Chief Justice of the Simple Brilliant community by the authorization of the administration of the Simple Brilliant community. Personal and corporate responsibility is the key to breaking the control of the elite over humanity. It is expected that every member of this community should take responsibility for their account and should bear the losses if unverified accounts are used to make subscription-free payments or in making donations henceforth. If we are to gain global adoption, then it is expected that rules are to be followed judiciously. Only by coming together to enforce rules driven by the people, of the people, and for the people will humanity truly be free. Agents are required to remain active in their KCBO each month. In active agents for more than 60 days will fulfill their locations. So guys, you can see that this long, lengthy instructions are for the members of the community to sit up on the task that is theirs, to respect instructions and do things accordingly. If you go against these rules, you are going to be penalized according to the articles as they have been written. They may be seem to be a little bit severe, but it's going to permit us to put aside the bad greens and allow the good greens to function according to the laws and the functionality of the community. So guys, you can take time to read these instructions, and we can take time to break them down to you and to give you clues on what to do and what not to do. But the most interesting thing that right now we should not do is not to sell Joy G and FBFC and to activate an account and be in good standing. That was not the only thing that was chatted in the mass adoption training of yesterday. The next thing that was talked upon is this one that has to do with what? Admin reminded the community that the $22 activation that is going on right now is going to be revoked and stopped on the 27th of November. And we are going to return to the 8 grains, that is $32 USDT activation fee. And this will lead us to open the eligibility to the new bounty program that is coming up with the bounty pool, which are going to be constituted. More information on this is going to be explained to the whole community as we pull along. Now, the next information has to do with we also announced that the FBFC split for all agents will be paid today. All registered agents, regardless of their status, have received one SBFC from the technical split back to their registered agent wallet address. To be an active agent, you must have an active KCBO. There are several agents who are not active and they will not receive SBFC funds unless they are active. Guys, this is to tell you that what? Every active agent is receiving back the one Joy G that you deposited in the other way as Joy G. You are going to receive it in FBFC back in your wallet. And these are the coins that they are telling us not to move. So if you are not active, you are not going to receive this. So this is really a great news for all active agents in the community. Now, we pull on with the next paragraph, which gives us more details on what is going on. The agent exchange will be open soon. The Privy Council is vetting agents right now. If you have not yet been vetted, reach out to the Privy Council as soon as possible. I've been doing a vetting this morning, and I've vetted a good number of people. And if you are still an agent and you have not been vetted, please get to me, and I will organize and put it in the next sessions that I'll be carrying vetting for other members. Right now, this is the last paragraph that has to do with the training that Dr. Carl gave to the whole community. A very great training, and everyone was there, and it was awesome how to recruit. So please create some time. It's a very short video. Take time to watch it and get to understand how you can go around recruiting and get this sheet, which can help you in order to really organize your recruiting process and really know what you're doing greatly. So these are the rundown of what took place in the founders meeting of yesterday. It was a little bit long, but that is how it worked out yesterday with the mass adoption and the founders meeting. Guys, this is how we do it, and this is the way we are going to go about it. As days go by, we are going to very soon be coming up with the exchange, and every active member that has been vetted, you can go slowly to exchange your FBFC to a USD and be using it to do your goodwill. So get on board if you're old, and get to your agent status, activate your account, and take advantage of the reduction that is now, because on the 27th that is going to turn off, and you will not have the opportunity to get that. So until then, guys, I'm so happy. Have a great weekend, and take into consideration these measures that are coming on board and make use of them. Until then, have a great weekend, and see you next week. In God's grace, thanks, and bye-bye for now.
Are you a job seeker? Do you want passive income? The digital economy with cryptocurrencies in particular is the way out for you. Wake up, stand up with us at DTREC through MOFFO Money Academy and MOFFO Money TV. We will lead you through on domains of digital economy, all cryptocurrencies, exchange of cash and crypto. Contact us on 675 54 38 97 or 693 88 03 46. You can as well visit our YouTube channel for tutorials, MOFFO Money TV, or our Facebook pages, Judas MOFFO, MOFFO Money TV. Work now and get paid right now.